Seneca, this is outrageous. I've told you what I think of your marching
Leave
out
it
of my...
alone, Nell.
Let me
Why
go!
didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
Turn the light on again, Nell. Turn it on. When did you have the angiogram? All right, come on, Nell. No more games. When?
In the spring. In May.
At Mount Royal?
In my lab.
Why?
I didn't suspect the aneurysms. I was using myself as a guinea pig for the first batch of a new opaque dye. I had Barbara inject me and we took pictures. It was sometime in April. I couldn't believe it. I thought there must be some kind of crazy mistake. It was 3 or 4 weeks before I dared try it again. This is the result. Oh, please don't.
Who did you tell?
No one.
Nell, how could you, a physician, carry something like that around in one of the best neurological centers in the world and not tell anyone?
What good would it have done?
Well, why didn't you tell me?
This is Erica, your average complicated 30-something in therapy with a not-so-average therapist, Dr. Tom. His specialty...
time travel therapy?
She doesn't talk about her past, she relives it.
Wait, where am I going?
Literally. After 2 years, it's time for phase 2.
Let's do this!
Now she's running from the law.
Oh my God!
Rescuing her family.
Lay off my brother!
And dealing with her own mortality.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen.
Am I dead? So now what?
Good question. Check out the all-new season of the SoapNet original drama, Being Erica. Premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
You love that low-cut top for going out at night, but sometimes showing that much cleavage just isn't right. You've tried safety pins, but they leave holes and just look wrong. And with a camisole, you end up tugging and adjusting all day long. Well, now there's Cami Secret, the new fashion accessory that looks just like a camisole. But watch closely, because here's the real secret. It's designed to attach quickly and easily right to your bra straps. You can even adjust your Cami Secret up or down, so you can decide just how much cleavage you'll show. Unlike regular tank tops that ride up and down, Cami Secret stays securely in place, so it's more comfortable to wear. Pins pull open and leave holes in your clothes, but Cami Secret attaches to your bra, so you can wear all your favorite tops without ruining them. Perfect for controlling necklines on delicate dresses, or adding a touch of color to any top. Even a plain button-down shirt looks much better, and you can enjoy wearing all your wrap tops without being overexposed. Made of breathable material with a beautiful lace border and a variety of designer colors, Cami Secret lets you expand your wardrobe and get a layered look without adding bulk. Machine washable, one size fits all, whether you're petite or full figured. So don't leave your favorite tops in the closet just because the neckline's too low. Call now and you'll get 3 Cami Secrets in white, beige, and black for just $19.99. But call right now and we'll double the offer and give you 3 more Cami Secrets in ivory, brown, and navy free. Just pay additional processing and handling. Yes, you get all 6 Cami Secrets for just $19.99. But hold on, because we're going to cut that price in half. That's right. You get white, beige, black, ivory, brown, and navy, all 6 Cami Secrets for just $10. But you have to call now.
To order your Cami Secrets and receive this amazing double offer for just $10, call 1-800-526-2740. That's 1-800-526-2740. Don't delay. Call now or order online at CamiSecret.com.
It's been a long time since anybody asked Mary Ryan to wait in the hall while the boys talk business. She doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing.
I've noticed. But this conversation will be a lot easier for both of us if Mary's not here.
So, thanks for asking her to leave.
I get the idea that you think you've got something on me that proves you were right all along, and that you're just kind of playing with me right now.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mary some truth about Frank Ryan. Because I have a hunch that she's not ever going to be able to forgive the person who does that.
Yeah, the reason you can't let go of this story is that you think you've got something on me and that it won't go away.
One of the reasons.
And you think if you pin me to the wall, it'll improve your relationship with my sister, don't you?
Mary believes that you're telling the truth. That I was irresponsible because I questioned you in print. I know one situation you've lied about. Someone lies once, it's my experience they'll lie again. I also have a hunch that the lie is in some way connected with your fall, the $6,500, why you won't file a claim for it. So, tell me about you and Jill Coleridge.
Jill is my lawyer, my friend, my former law professor, and one of the smartest women I know.
And you've been having an affair off and on for the past 3 years.
That's the kind of rumor that goes along with every single political campaign.
This started long before the campaign. Began in law school. Was off for a while your son was being born. Began again sometime this spring.
There's no way in the world you can prove any of that. And you won't use it without proof because I will sue you from here to hell if you try.
I'm not interested in writing about your personal life. I am interested in some answers to a couple of questions I asked before. What about the $6,500? And Nick Szabo? Why wouldn't you file a claim? Who pushed you down the stairs if you were pushed?
You know the answers to those questions.
I don't believe them. So now let me tell you what I'm gonna do if you don't level with me, Frank. I'm gonna start asking questions about you and Jill Coleridge. I'm gonna ask them all over Riverside. I'm gonna talk to your family and her family. I'm gonna talk to her doorman, her secretary, anybody who've even had a chance of seeing the two of you together, including Charlie Ferris and his boys. When I'm through, there's not gonna be a single person in this community who doesn't believe that candidate Ryan and his lady lawyer have been carrying on an affair. I wouldn't do it if you'd been straight with me to begin with. But you weren't.
I wish I could get out of this bed.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. So now you tell me, do I ask questions? Get answers here and now? Or do I walk out that door, down the hall, start with Ed Coleridge?
All right, Finale. What is it you want to know?
Pat, I wish you'd go ahead and eat those while they're hot.
I'm going to. I just want to see you do that one more time. Ah, incredible. What coordination.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to flip them, you know? But that's really hard. It takes, like, nerves of steel. I always hesitate at the crucial moment. Then they either fold over on themselves or go on the floor.
Frank says 99% of luck is timing.
Well, I think Frank's right. You never mistime anything, do you?
Oh, every now and then. Should I really begin?
Yeah, please. And, Pat, don't be polite. Just tell me what you think, all right?
Faith, is this really tuna fish?
Yeah.
What else?
Well, I just sort of made it up as I went along.
As part of a large Catholic family that was brought up on money-saving Friday dinners, I thought I'd encountered tuna fish in every conceivable form and combination, but I guess I was wrong.
Pat, come on. Do you like it?
Sensational. You're sensational. Have you ever fixed Bucky anything like this?
Nope. I know you think I was hard on Bucky. But I really tried very hard to be honest with him. I wanted him to know how much I appreciated him without encouraging him too much. I never really got that right. I really feel rotten about the way everything is now.
Bucky doesn't feel too good about it either, obviously.
You know, I don't understand Bucky. I don't think I ever did.
Tell me what you mean.
Well, at first, Bucky reminds you of a rather large puppy, full of life and enthusiasm, but crashing into the coffee table, you know?
Yeah.
Then you get past all that, and you see, he really is very sure about himself when it comes to some things, and all that goodwill and enthusiasm is very real, and that he's compassionate, patient.
I think that's right.
Yeah, but persistent. You know, Bucky took one look at me. He decided I was about 110 things that I'm not. Thought I was the person he'd been waiting for all his life. It's really not very realistic.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Bucky, in 1 week, understood you more than I ever did in 24 years.
Really?
Or however long we've known each other, yeah. He told me to look again, you know, and when I did, I saw a lovely, strange, special person that I liked a lot.
Strange, huh?
Well, individual.
Is that good?
I think so. Bucky sure thinks so.
Yeah. I wish Bucky didn't think so quite so much. Wish we could just get back to being friends, or at least comfortable with each other.
Give it a while.
I'm afraid things are just gonna get worse. He's gonna end up hating me.
No.
You know what's really unfair?
What is?
Well, when somebody loves you, and the best you can do is just like him back.
Faith, listen. It's not your fault. It's chemistry. And, chemistry isn't always fair.
This week.
This is her first Christmas without Cole.
Please don't go, because I need you right now. We're engaged.
Let me just get married now.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
All right, everyone, we're live in 60.
The dreaded first sneeze, that crucial moment when you're left with a choice. Shorten your cold or suffer through it. At the first sign, get rid of your cold faster with Zicam.
We try to be perfect. We pretend high heels don't hurt and that we can handle anything life throws at us. But there are times that we need a moment to remember. We're only human.
That's more than enough.
Your moment, your Dove.
Whether it's the night before or bright and early the next morning, they're always one of the first gifts opened and the first ones on. Because they're not just PJs, they're Christmas PJs. It's one of those traditions that keeps the whole family smiling year after year.
Live your Christmas story at a Kmart price with Joe Boxer sleepwear for the whole family. Now buy one, get one free.
A tradition this good could last all day long.
They're smart, and there's Kmart Smart.
Maybe it's cold outside, but Sonny and Brenda heat things up.
You love me?
I do.
This week, the romance of the season inspires a surprising proposal.
Will you marry me?
What if I say yes?
Happy holidays from General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Why didn't I tell you? There's so many reasons. I used to lie awake at night reciting them like a rosary. I came close to telling you once.
When?
The week before I left. We'd had one whole evening to ourselves, with no dinner guests and no meetings and no phone calls. It was raining. You built a fire and we decided to burn the last of the pine cones.
Yeah. I remember.
I don't think we said more than half a dozen words to each other in 3 or 4 hours. I'd been feeling angry and trapped and absolutely isolated. And I sat there watching the pine cones, making flowers in the fire. And I suddenly realized that I wasn't angry anymore. I was sad. And I thought of camping in Canada before we were married, and all the open fires we've shared since then. And for the first time in months, I wanted to touch you. And we went upstairs without saying anything. And we made love. And I started to cry, and I couldn't stop. And all the time we were loving each other, I was crying without a sound. The pillow was wet. And you didn't know. We were making love, and I had never felt more alone in my life. I thought, I'm crying and I'm dying. And how can he not know either? I thought I'd know if it were you. And I was angry all over again. I didn't tell you.
How could I know?
Well, you couldn't, of course. I didn't say I was rational, darling. I was just trying to tell you what I felt.
If only you told me then.
You would have come with me because you felt sorry for me, and inside of a month you would have regretted it.
No, that's not so.
Well, I thought it was. Anyway, I asked. And once again you said 6 months. Since I wasn't at all sure that I had 6 more months, I left without you.
Oh, no.
All the way out on the plane, I kept trying to remember something from Tennyson. I had part of it. How dull it is to pause, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine with youth, as though to breathe were life. And by the time the plane put down, I was determined that Marshall was going to make a place for me at Riverside. Poor Ed.
You didn't have to do it by yourself. We could have come back together as a team.
Oh, Seneca, that is exactly what I asked you to do. It mattered to me that you wouldn't do it because I asked you.
What can I say to that? I'm sorry, no?
So was I.
I don't want you to die.
I'm not doing it to inconvenience you, darling.
You know, I swear to you, I don't understand how this whole thing happened. I mean, I knew that you were angry. I realized you were frustrated when your grant didn't come through. I knew that you missed the East, but no, to carry something like this around without telling me. You used to say to me that you never knew what I was thinking. That always kind of surprised me because what I was thinking most of the time was how glad I was to be with you. But never, Nell, in my worst days, would I have carried something like this around without sharing it with you.
I don't want to do this, Seneca.
No, I don't give a damn. I mean, You look at me and you tell me why I have to find out that my wife's life expectancy is close to zero by scratching around her desk like some kind of thief.
Bucky said I didn't want you to know because surely if you knew, we'd somehow be back together again, and that would make dying more real and more frightening. Because what I'd be losing would be much more than a lab and a research project.
No.
Please, please don't.
Was Bucky right?
It doesn't really matter, Seneca, because there isn't very much of me left anymore. I feel as if I've used up all the big emotions. You've worn me out.
No, you're overlooking something.
What's that?
Look, one of those aneurysms is operable. Now, no. Nell, if we get rid of that, you'll cut your risks by 50%. Maybe more. Look.
No, I don't want to discuss it with you.
No, please don't be stupid. Now, look at the second aneurysm.
I mean it, please. If I want a consultation, I'll ask for one, but not with you.
Why not?
Oh, please, please, just listen to me. You can't organize this one for me. You can't charm it or threaten it or bully it. You can't do it for me. It's my dying.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
It's the most memorable time of the year. So join Ryan Seacrest along with Nick Cannon as they host this year's Disney Parks Christmas Day Parade. It's a celebration you won't want to miss, including a special holiday performance from Mariah Carey. Plus, your favorite characters and floats make this the place to be on Christmas Day. Catch all the excitement on ABC and visit DisneyChristmasDayParade.com for more parade details.
If you're a diabetic and currently trying to lose weight, please stay tuned to this important message. A market trial offer is starting now for a revolutionary breakthrough in weight loss called glucosilin, and you are eligible to try it free for 30 days. We are looking for callers to receive a free trial, so call immediately 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying. Clinical studies of the key ingredient in glucosilin have shown this ingredient to be effective in accelerating weight loss. What's even more impressive is that it also supports healthy blood sugar metabolism at the same time. And now this new formula is being released to the general public, and you're eligible to try glucosilin right now for 30 days. Finally, clinically proven weight loss and healthy blood sugar metabolism in one pill. Call immediately to find out how to receive your free 30-day trial. 1-800-620-3352. 1-800-620-3352. If the line is busy, please keep trying.
She's been a friend, the mother of your children, a soulmate. Isn't it time to let that special someone know exactly how you feel? Give her the gift she always wanted. Give her a polio vaccine.
It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
This marriage is a farce.
Now that she's an Abbott,
I'm joining Abby in her lawsuit.
let the battle begin.
We're going to war.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
This week,
I'm sorry.
all Greenlee wants for Christmas is her best friend and her boyfriend's ex.
I just wanted to start over with Ryan, and now you're pregnant with this child.
Out of the way.
My baby.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
He
People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Did someone push you down those stairs?
I don't know what happened on the stairway. My parents were giving a party that night at Ryan's. I was looking for my brother Pat to tell him about it. I remember going into the hospital through the drive entrance. I think I remember being on the 6th floor landing. I don't remember anything beyond that.
You had the $6,500 in your pocket?
Yes.
What were you going to do with it?
I was going to lend it to a friend.
Come on, Frank.
It's the truth.
And why didn't you say that in the first place?
Because the friend had some very urgent reasons for not wanting anyone to know he needed the money or why.
So he came to you?
Yes.
And why would anyone believe you'd have that kind of money to lend him?
Because he knew about me. He knew I'd give it to him. He knew about my relationship with Jill.
Blackmail?
No, a loan. The first 500 has already been returned.
Returned? Then he got the money?
Yes.
How?
He got it in the emergency room.
Which is why you didn't file a claim.
That's right. A claim would have been fraudulent.
Under the circumstances, I don't understand why you didn't file one anyway.
Because it would have been fraudulent. It would have been a felony. In spite of what you think, Jack, the only thing I've done wrong in this whole situation was to fall in love with someone who doesn't happen to be my wife and lie about it to protect a lot of people who don't deserve to be hurt.
As well as your political career.
Yes.
Who's the friend, Frank?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because he has some valid reasons for not wanting anyone to know about the loan.
That's not acceptable.
I don't care if it's acceptable or not. It has nothing to do with my campaign or me, and it's none of your business, so I'm not going to tell you.
Has to be someone connected with the hospital.
Not necessarily.
Had to have access to the emergency room, get your things.
The emergency room is a public place. My things weren't put into a locker until sometime late that evening.
So, except for your blackmailing friend, excuse me, your friend with the urgent problem. I have all the pieces.
You know as much as I do.
What about Nick?
I've told you already why I went to see Nick. If you don't believe me, there's nothing much I can do about that.
Okay, Frank.
One more thing.
Yeah?
My relationship with Jill is personal, private, and has got nothing to do with my campaign. Now, I am not going to defend my feelings about her to you or to anyone else. And I just don't want you to write about us because so many people are going to be hurt if you do.
I'm no gossip columnist.
Jill said that that was the case.
But there's still a big problem from your point of view.
Which is what?
Situation between you and Jill was behind a lot of this. You lied about why you took the money out of the bank. You lied about what you're going to do with it. As long as your relationship with Jill can have an adverse effect on your career, you're open to blackmail, no matter what you choose to call it. All of which indicates I was right in asking a question or two, Frank. Only Mary won't think so, unless she knows the truth. So, what do you say to telling Mary about this conversation.